Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It is Elise reporting in. I'm still here. Day 25 of meditation. Every single morning, journaling every single morning, and now meditating in the afternoons. And this morning, even after 25 days, woke up feeling so flat. But today, there was a quietness around things that I didn't have before. And I have a heightened sense of awareness. And taking advice from the author of this book, Michael Singer, I said, I'm so glad this is happening. Because he says your mind's pretty stupid and it kind of just believes whatever you tell it. And wouldn't you know it, the resistance seemed to soften. And it was okay to feel flat. And under the flatness, feel the grief, because there was some grief coming up for me today. And I cried doing some breath work, some Wim Hof breathing, like, yeah. And my ears were ringing and everything was garbled and I released some tears. That was good. That was really good. It was really cleansing. I didn't think I was actually going to film today, but I was like, well, Elise, you don't have to feel good to film, you know. You should know that by now. How many videos have I done where I don't feel good? I mean, hello. Elise releases. Do you know, like, singing makes me happy? And for a while there, I was taking singing lessons because singing is just a beautiful way of expressing oneself and lightening up a little bit. And if it's one thing we all need, oh my God, it's to lighten up. Am I right? Yeah. So, even though I feel like garbage, not really, not full garbage, not like full hot trash on the street, but it's kind of like some crumpled up papers in the corner of my garage, you know. But which by the way needs to be cleaned. But shut up, mind. This is a trip. This is a test. This is only a test. The only way to pass this test is to feel like it ain't no thing, or at least not go too deeply into it. And even if you did, it's okay too. I never want to say that it's not okay to go into it. It's totally okay to go into it. I'm kind of proud of myself because I used to just go to food, you know, stuff my face, stuff my body till I was so full that I couldn't do anything else and I could just go to sleep. I'm not joking. I did that for years. I did that for freaking years. Speaking of which, I'm supposed to put a series out on shame. Talk about the stories. Open up the closet of my skeletons and let them all free. There was a show that I used to watch when I was a kid. I'm Canadian. So if you're American, you probably didn't get this show. It is such a fucked up show. I so enjoyed it. But if you look back on like 70s kids shows in Canada, some of them, a lot of them, it's like they were kind of scary. And you have to wonder, were those people sober that were writing that material? I don't think so. There's a show called Read Along anyway, and I used to be terrified of the skeleton in that show. There was a skeleton that would come out and dance and sing, and I was terrified as a child. And when I was a child, I used to regulate myself by singing and banging on a drum that my dad had. I remember this one song that I made, and it seriously was, that's the way life goes, that's the way life goes. And then I would like do a verse about, you know, something happens to you, and I don't know. Kind of wish I used to record myself singing that, but I didn't. Now I have to say, it's still the way life goes, man. Life goes whatever way you want it to go. Truthfully. Life goes as it's going to go. Life unfolds as it's going to unfold. Question is, are you going to accept and allow it to unfold and accept whatever the unfolding is for you? Or are you going to resist it and say, that's not what I want to happen? Let me tell you, I did the latter for most of my entire life, and it didn't work well for me. It didn't work too well for me, but I guess that was the point, wasn't it? I wouldn't be making these kinds of videos if life did go particularly well for me. So it's really okay to not feel good. It's really okay to feel like you don't want to do anything, see anybody. It's fine. No problem. Take the day off. Rest. Make yourself something good to eat. Whatever. Sing a show tune. Go on YouTube and watch part of a kid's show that you used to watch. Do what makes you feel like you can accept the moment and go with it. What do you want to make this moment mean for you? What do you want to make this day? It's your choice. Hey, I'm not going to say I want to be happy all the time and demand my mind to be happy, because the opposite effect will happen where I'll be less happy, obviously, over time, because I'll be trying really hard to get that feeling and it won't happen. I think peace is my new joy, because if I can have peace with every moment, that, my friends, that's the ticket. Having some peace around not feeling peaceful. Woo! So yeah, day 25 of meditating. Woke up feeling crappy. Allowed it to be there. Did a breath work. Said my magic words, I'm so glad this is happening. And then let myself feel lonely. And I didn't feel lonely anymore. I felt grounded and somewhat at peace with the never-ending criticism of the mind. When I do put out all of my shame out there, it ain't gonna be for anybody but me, and whoever it helps, obviously, but like, it's gotta be for me. If we do anything, it's gotta be for us. We gotta be aligned with what we're doing. And I don't know, at this point, I'm like realizing that my mind is not gonna completely be happy with me filming these videos, and I gotta be at peace with that. I just gotta, because the alternative is just listening to that and being miserable in a dictatorship that I didn't ask for. Gotta lighten up.